First time ever, an e-bike on a Today's Special comes fully assembled. I want to make sure you hear that. You don't even have to put a pedal on. It comes fully assembled. You see those pannier bags on the back? You're getting those included. The phone holder, you're getting that included. It is powerful. It is versatile. It is comfortable. It is customizable. It is adjustable. And this is where your adventure begins. You remember that feeling when you were younger, getting out on your bike, the wind in your hair, and just going out for hours and exploring and traveling? When's the last time you did that? Guess what? You're gonna get to do it again now. But here's what makes GoPower GoPlus different than any other bike. It has all the features you want. You see that low step over? That means it's easy to get on. Big, comfortable seat, which is adjustable. Handlebars adjustable. Dual disc brakes, lights on the front, lights on the back. You can pedal it like a normal bike. Great, go out and ride your bike. If you need a little bit of assist, it'll give you that pedal assist. But if you don't want to pedal at all, you can just use the battery. The battery is removable, so you can take it inside to charge it. And we already see Lori on the bike, just out here having a great time. You see that radius, how easy it is to turn, how balanced and sturdy it is. Now let me show you the value you're getting. We're gonna talk about all the things that GoPower brings us, but I wanna tell you what HSN is bringing you today. All of this combined with the bags on the back, with the phone holder, with the bike itself, this size, with these features, that it's foldable, normally is gonna be over $1,600. Today, on a Today's Special price, it is under $1,000, even better than that. This is why you have an HSN card. Get your HSN card out, and you can pay this out over 18 months, a year and a half. That's only $55 a month, no added fee, no added interest. That is less than $2 a day for commuting, for adventure, for errands, for not paying for parking, not paying for gas, and just getting back out there again. Here's your colors real quick. Here's your orange. This is the one I'm gonna be on today. Only 96 remaining in the orange. That will be the next to go. Here is the blue, beautiful kind of powder blue you're getting here. You're gonna see our friend Doug Hensel on that one, halfway through the quantity in blue. Here's your classic black. If you love the black, I do have to tell you, we are sold out in the sand color. This color right here, already sold out. These are going so fast today, already sold out here today. Let's bring in our friend Doug Hensel out here. He is bike extraordinaire, fun extraordinaire. That's what this is all about. Hey buddy, how are you? Good to see you.
Good to see you. What a beautiful day in Tampa Bay. Ty,
Yeah.
the first time, and I love that you already said it, the first time we've ever had an e-bike that comes fully assembled to your door.
Wow.
You don't have to put a pedal on. You don't have to use a screwdriver. You don't have to use an Allen key, nothing. It comes with this part right here that folds down.
Okay.
This is all you have to do when you get it out of the box. You literally go right like this, and then you snap it in, and then you're good to go. The unboxing video on hsn.com is all of 2 minutes long. It's like a dream. How many bikes have we put together over the years? As
so
dads, are you kidding me? So many Christmas Eves we've spent rushing to put bikes together. Well, you know what? Our good friends at GoPower, that's why they're an industry leader, because they have thought of anything and everything to ensure that as soon as you get this home, it actually comes with a charge too as well. Mine came 90% charged. By the time I got the box, I unboxed it, I was on the street in about 3.5, 4 minutes.
Really?
Never has that happened before.
No.
You're also gonna get up to 20 miles an hour, but you control the speed because you can use throttle, you can use pedal assist, you can pedal it like a traditional bike if you want to as well. But remember, you're gonna get 45 miles on a single charge. So you charge it for about 4 or 5 hours, 45 miles on a single charge.
What is 45 miles?
Okay, so let's put that in perspective.
Okay.
San Francisco to San Jose, we all know how big and how long California is. Boston to Worcester, Massachusetts. Chicago to Aurora, Illinois. Seattle to Tacoma. Atlanta to Marietta. I used to live in Atlanta, trust me. It's absolutely crazy. I know what far that distance is. In Philadelphia to Trenton in New Jersey. So just to give you some, you know, some heads up there as far as like those distances and how far you can go. And Ty, it's so easy. You got your power button up here. You hold it down, 1, 2, 3, it powers on.
This is a color screen.
You have a color LCD screen. Most of them aren't even color. Everything's large. You have a Shimano 7-speed changer. Those of you that live up north, if you want to be able to, you know, have your speed changer, you can do that. And then remember, Ty, all you got to do is just hit that throttle and you're off, buddy.
I'm going to kick the
You're off to the races.
Another thing you get you get a kickstand, so you can set it right up. So all I'm gonna do, the little throttle on the inside here, thank you for that shot. I'm gonna turn it here to show you, I don't know if you get the shot. There's a little throttle over there. That's all you do. I'm gonna put my feet on the pedals. This is right out of the box. Here we go. Oh, this is so smooth.
Look at him go.
It's already so easy, so smooth. Doug, you mind taking over for a minute, bro?
Yeah, you got
okay, thanks, I appreciate it.
That's why we love to be on with Ty. He's so much fun and he knows how to have a good time. But once again, this is why we're seeing so many, more e-bikes on the road. You notice now that you're seeing more people biking with e-bikes because it's easier, it's faster, it's more effective. You don't have to stop for gas, you don't have to pay for gas, you don't have to pay for parking, you don't have to try to look for parking because that's just annoying, right? So now that technology's evolved, look at Lori. Lori's going at her own speed. She's probably going about 2 miles an hour right now, but she has stability because you got those 20-inch Fat Boy tires, those all-terrain wheels on there, so you can cut through the grass, you can cut through sand. Here in Florida, we love riding in the sand, we love riding in the grass, through the parks, adventuring. I love going with my family because we get to create memories. We get to see manatees and dolphins and marine life as we're riding along the coastline. But not only do you have that, you have the fenders to protect you for when it rains. Earlier it was raining and we didn't get all muddy and wet because the fenders protect you. For safety, you have your front and your rear lights so you can be seen at night. Front and rear disc brakes for safety too. It's extremely important. If you're gonna be going, 10, 15, 20 miles an hour up to your own speed, you wanna make sure you can stop on a dime. You can do so. And remember, you get the add-ons too. You get that cell phone holder.
Yep.
You also get the pannier carrying bags as well, which saddle bags. I've got a sandwich in there. I've got waters. I've got my towel. I've got all the things. So if I want to be gone for the whole day and adventure with some friends, I can do that and I can carry everything with me, Ty.
Yeah, it's fantastic. And right now, this is how you're gonna get home. First of all, I want you to compare shop. When you look for an e-bike that has this power, adjustability, foldability, all of that, and a removable battery, we're talking usually around $2,000, and with the bags and with the phone holder right now, it's at today's special price. Listen, we can't bring this price to you every single day. I wish we could, but we can today at under $1,000. You use your HSN card, we're talking $55.55 a month. There's no added fees on that. There's no added interest on that. You get to pay that off over a year and a half. You get to pay that off, so take your time and you're out on the go and you are going. This is why you have an HSN card for moments like this. Maybe this is gonna allow you to pick up 2 of them because there's nothing more fun. The only thing more fun than being out on your own e-bike is 2 of you being out on e-bikes together.
Ty, check this out.
Okay.
You have to see how easy it is as far as folding and how portable it is, okay? So that was 1 step with just taking the handlebars down. 2 step is unlatching it. I'm gonna push my knee forward.
Okay.
Look how it breaks right in the middle.
Okay.
Ty, check this out. This is your footprint right here. Look at how small and compact this is. And I can put this in the back of an SUV. I can put this in the back of most cars.
So great.
So it becomes my adventure and travel companion.
Right.
I love being able to go, there's a lot of friends that I have that don't live close to me, right?
Yeah.
They live about an hour away. I can't really, I don't really want to ride an hour away, so I'm gonna drive over to them, okay? And then I'm gonna put my bike in the back, and then by the time I get there, I can just take my bike out in 3 easy steps, and then we're off. We check out a new trail. We check out maybe, a new coffee shop, maybe check out a new, restaurant that just opened, and we bike to it, but we're creating memories.
Yes.
Remember back in the days growing up as a kid, the 70s, the 80s, the 90s, what did we have with us all the time that was like our identity? It was like our everything.
It was our freedom, right?
It was our bicycle.
Yes, getting out there and riding on your bike, man.
Yes, it was our bicycle was everything to us growing up as kids. And now with new technology, you have the best of both worlds, right? So you have the best of the old school bike mentality where you can pedal, right, to get you from point A to point B, but now you can use pedal assist mode and let that bike and that 500-watt motor do half the work for you. If you want to pedal, it's gonna pedal halfway for you and assist you. Or you don't even need to pedal. You can easily just get on the bike, you can hit that throttle, and you can just take off. And I wanna show you how easy that is. I'm just sitting on the bike, watch my feet don't move. I'm just gonna hit that throttle. Look, Ty, no pedals.
There you go.
No pedals. I don't have to pedal if I don't want to. I like options. I like being able to be able to control it how I want
it
to.
gives you that confidence. If you do ride it like a bike and you go a little further than you're used to going, and maybe you don't quite have the energy to get back, the bike's gonna help you get back with that power. I do wanna mention a bonus buy today as well. Here's what's great. When you pick up your Today Special, when you choose either the blue, the black, or the orange, the sand has sold out. The orange will be next to go. You qualify for a bonus buy. What that means is if you want to buy an extra battery so you can be using a battery while you have another battery charging, you will get $50 off the extra battery today. You can see it right there on your screen. There's only 80 of those left. So if you're going to be riding it every day when the weather is getting warmer and it's getting more adventure out there, you want to have one battery charging while you're using the other one. Get $50 off today. We also have a couple other things you can add to your bike. You see right here on the front. Remember, this sand is sold out. I'm so sorry. This one went so fast. But these cages on the front and on the back, we have those accessories available as well. You are getting the bags. This comes included with your Today Special. You're getting the phone holder as well. There's a lot of space in here. If you want to go to the market or to the farmer's market or down to maybe it's the grocery store or do a little shopping. But if you want a little extra room and you want the baskets, we've got those baskets available. I'm going to put the number right up there on your screen for you so you can see it. $159.99. That's a little dual rack accessory kit. There's only 50 remaining. Look, there's a reason why you are seeing e-bikes more and more and more, because of the versatility, because people are using them to commute, to go to their favorite coffee shop, to go to the grocery store, and just the fun factor to hang out with your friends again. Maybe it's the grandkids. Do the kids or grandkids say, hey, I'm gonna go on a bike ride, come with us? And you're like, I just can't really ride a bike like that anymore, or there's hills in my neighborhood and I can't quite make it. You guys go without me. You guys go without me and you don't get to go. Guess what? Now you're going. And now they're gonna try to keep up with you. Even maybe you go camping. You take it with you. You go on a road trip, you take it with you. And today, Doug, for it being under $1,000 today, 18-month VIP financing, and all of the features that you want, and I'm gonna show you on your screen right here, use your HSN card, you'll get 18-month VIP financing, there it is, or your Q card. You can sign up for an HSN card today at 1-800-695-1418. I wanna show you the value that you're getting today real quick, and then I'm gonna talk about my favorite feature of this bike. Over $1,600. And actually, as much as you're gonna use this bike, and with the accessories, that's not a bad price. $1,600 is great for this bike, and that's what it's normally gonna be. Today, it's under $1,000. And the one thing I wanna point out to you, because I think e-bikes sometimes can be a little intimidating to people. Of course. They don't know how to get on, how to kick that leg over, and then is it gonna balance? Is it gonna be sturdy? I mean, the weight capacity on this is over 300 pounds, but that step-over frame makes everything so much easier.
Right, so this is one thing that I really look at, right, for a lot of my, customers and clients and even family members and friends, right? How high and how tall do I have to sling my leg over? Back in the day, it was like mounting a horse on your 10-speed. You had to crank your leg up all the way over just to get over that top bar.
I had to get on a curb. I had to stand on a curb to try to get higher,
Those days are long gone, Ty, because you're looking at only 18 inches, okay? So let's just see what that looks like, right? This is not me, straining and this is me literally just lifting my leg up, almost like a traditional stair, right? If you're just going up a normal stair. And then that's it. Now, I have those nice wide tires, okay? So it's gonna give me
those are
nice balance. And the bike itself, it only weighs 55 pounds. So you're not talking about a bike that's 75, 100 pounds. You have a nice aluminum alloy frame, so it's lightweight, but it's extremely, extremely durable. And remember, your battery is cased right here inside this housing that you can take out because it's removable. And once again, it's foldable. And I want to show you real quick because this is the cool part for me, right? I want to be like, you know what? Like, well, how can I actually fold this down? How can I actually take this and how can I actually put it in the back of my, well, let me put my kickstand up. I always forget to do that. And then, how can I basically put this and how can I get it inside of my SUV, right? Well, it's basically as simple as just lifting it up and just putting it in there.
Flat. And then the pedal even folds down so you can slide it in there.
And that's how compact it is. That's what I love. Great. I want, if I'm gonna be spending money on a considerable purchase, right? Not only do I wanna have good value, which we have today in this Today Special, I wanna be able to have it fold up. I want to be able to take it with me.
Take it.
I want to be able to go meet up with some friends, you know, adventure with the family and the kids. I have a van. I throw 4 of them in the back of my van, and we go somewhere and we find a new trail, we find a new restaurant, explore a new city, and create those memories. But I cannot do that with a traditional bike.
Well, right, yeah, you're right. And you don't only want to explore from your front doorstep. If you just had a normal bike, if you had a big bike that doesn't fold up or a big e-bike, you're just going from your front doorstep. This allows you to go explore wherever you want. You want to drive across the country. You want to put this in your RV and drive across the country. And when you get to that new place, and then ride your e-bike there, you can, because it's foldable. You take that road trip and you stop off at that park to get a rest, you're gonna pop out your GoPower and you're gonna ride around. You're gonna be riding with the kids, with the grandkids, with your friends. You're gonna be meeting them at the local coffee shop. You're gonna use this to run errands. You're gonna save on gas. You're gonna save on paying for parking. You're not even gonna have to look for parking. Maybe you're gonna use this to go to work. You're gonna commute. Maybe you're gonna use this around a university campus. All of those practical uses, but then on top of that, you know what? Man, it's just a whole lot of fun. It's just a blast. You know, I started by saying, you remember that feeling when you were a kid. When's the last time you did that? When was the last time you got out for an hour, 2 hours, the wind in your hair on a beautiful day and just rode around? Maybe you didn't even know where you were going. You're like, I'm just gonna go have some fun. You can do that on your GoPower. And maybe you go a little further than you used to go. Guess what? That power is gonna help you get back. And we're gonna help you get it home. Use your HSN card. It's $55 a month. That is it. No added fees, no added interest. You see the information right there on your screen. Today is your day. Today is your opportunity. If you don't have the HSN card, 1-800-695-1418. Couple of minutes, talk to one of our representatives, get your card, get your GoPower today, and start that adventure. Okay, the sand is sold out. The sand color, it is sold out. We have it out here because I just wanted to show you all the accessories, but I'm sorry, it is sold out. The orange is gonna be the next to go. This is, wow, only 80. Okay, only 80 remaining in the orange. This is one of those today's specials where we just couldn't bring in a ton of them, right? We just couldn't, we don't have a lot to last the day, so this is your opportunity here, Doug, to get out, have fun, and to be able to put it in your car. The benefit of that.
Yeah, I mean, I love showing this because this is how I travel and this is how I have fun, right? So I want to go ahead and I want to take it out. I want to unfold it and show you that it's super easy to do. So those of you that are adventurous, or maybe you're buying this for somebody who is adventurous, it just folds out just like this. And then your handlebars come up, right? And then it snaps into place.
Oh, look, you can see
latch,
it very clearly.
Right? Latches into place. I'm gonna latch this one into place right here.
You can hear it
now
click
the
in.
bike is already secured, already fastened, and now I'm good to go. I'm gonna power it on. All my controls are right up here. 1, 2, 3. As you can see, my LCD screen just showed up right there, right? And now this is cool because you don't have to take your eyes off the road. Nice clear display. It's showing me I have 98% battery life. It's showing me once I get started what my miles per hour is. There is my trip counter letting me know how far I've gone today. And what's PAS? What is that? Well, that is your pedal assist mode. Now watch this. You have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 different levels of pedal assist mode. So as you are pedaling, that bike is going to be doing half of that work for you. So you have 5 different levels going up to a top speed of 20 miles an hour. And remember, on a single charge of about 4 hours, you're getting 45 miles. I have never went anywhere on a bike for 45 miles, Ty. But if I wanted to, and I was feeling Ty adventurous,
Let's go.
I could.
Let's go.
I could do that and live to tell the tale.
No,
I tell you.
You can't. Again, and I want to show you that on your screen because we say 45 miles. You're like, well, what is that distance?
Right.
Let's take a look. Join us here and take a look. San Francisco to San Jose. This is on 1 charge on your battery. You pop it in and you're going. Chicago to Aurora. Seattle to Tacoma. These are both big cities. Seattle and Tacoma are both really big cities. That's where you're going. Philadelphia to Trenton, to give you an idea of what 45 miles apart is, how much battery power that you are getting. And also I want to remind you, we are Wow, we are getting very limited on our extra battery. It is a bonus buy. If you ever thought like, you know what, I would like to have another battery charging up while I'm out riding, so when I get home the next day or whenever I can just switch it out. Take a look at your screen. You're gonna get $50 off today. That is your item number, 898-474. Today, when you pick up the Today Special, jump on and get another battery, you will get $50 off. I mean, this really can be for someone out there watching right now that maybe has not been as adventurous as they'd want to have been the past few years, has not been out there and enjoying the weather, has not gone out and explored anything. This can really be life-changing, life-invigorating, because you know how great it is, how fun it is to ride a bike. But a lot of us, as we get older, we just can't ride the bike like we used to ride a bike anymore. And if we have hills in our neighborhood, forget about it.
Right.
I can't go up that hill. This is going to allow you to get out there, right?
Right, absolutely. And you know, I love the fact that, you know, we do such a great job here at HSN with the relationships that we have with our vendors, where we can add these bundles so we can bring extra value to your purchase, because the last thing we want is when you get this home, we don't want you to have to go and spend money on a cell phone holder, on carrying bags and all these other accessories. So I love the fact that you're gonna get the cell phone holder with it. This is my cell phone right here. It's got my little golden doodle right there. There's Violet. So I can see if I'm punching in a new GPS of a new coffee shop, if I'm maybe gonna go check out a new gym, or maybe there's just like a new kind of like, you know, volleyball. We love playing beach volleyball. Maybe there's a new volleyball club that just opened. Or, you know, I've got my waters here too. So I'm just gonna throw my waters in my bag, and then I'm just gonna basically take off, and I'm gonna go, Ty, because it's really that simple, buddy.
And that's what you're gonna do. You're gonna wanna take off. You're gonna wanna get on it and go. You wake up in the morning and you look outside and the weather is nice. What do? Do you just go for a walk around your neighborhood? Great, enjoy the weather. But you know what now? Now you can go. Now you can ride. Whether you are pedaling, using pedal assist, or just letting the battery take you and you don't have to pedal at all, go enjoy that weather. Go enjoy those seasons. It is that spring season right now going into summer. You're gonna ride this into the fall as well with the kids, with the grandkids, with your whole family. There is nothing like being out on your bike. And you know, you're seeing more and more. You're seeing more and more bike paths. You're seeing more and more bike lanes. You're seeing more and more e-bikes out there. This is how we do it here. And yeah, if anybody wants to come out here and sit on the bike to show you, I think we got a guy over here. We got Zach over here. He's on our big camera over here. You've seen Zach on air before. Zach was like 6'5" over here. Come take a look. Okay, Zach, will you do me a favor? Will you sit on this bike here? I've adjusted the handlebars, I've adjusted the seat. Maybe if you could kick your leg through here, nice and easy, sit on this bike. I just want you to see the size of this bike being foldable, lightweight, how even Zach fits on this bike. How great is this? Are you guys seeing if we get a wide shot?
Let me get on there with him. No, I'm just
kidding. Look at this. Look at Zach. This is, you know Zach. You've seen him in the morning show. You've seen him come on all the time. 6'5" Zach fits on here as well. I just want to show you that. Isn't that amazing?
330-pound weight limit.
We're not saying Zach is 330 pounds.
No, I'm just saying that for a good linebacker, easily, you know? Easily.
That is awesome. Thank you, Zach. Thanks for showing off that. I just want to show you the adjustability of that. Thanks, man. I appreciate it. The adjustability, so whether you're my wife's size, which is 4'11",
sure,
she's going to fit on there. Zach, 6'5" over here, he's going to fit on there as well. Adjustable, comfortable. The first thing I noticed on this bike was the smooth ride. Will you explain to us front suspension, which usually comes on bikes that are around $2,000.
Easily, right? So there's all these little kind of nuances in regards to bikes and e-bikes that sometimes you really don't kind of understand, right? Like, okay, maybe I've heard of front and disc brakes. Oh, yeah. Okay, that's great. It comes with the GoPlus. Oh, Shimano parts? Yeah, I remember Shimano back in the day. If you had Shimano, it was like you won the lottery, right? So you got a Shimano 7-speed tourney changer right here. So those of you that live in roaming hills or maybe some mountain ranges and stuff, great for you to be able to have that too as well. But the cool part is that the shocks, look at the bounce. Look at the bounce that I have. So when I'm going off-roading, all of this is being absorbed, so I don't have to absorb it on my tushy and on my body. Now you can even lock the fork right there too as well. So if you're on a straight road, you're not hitting any of those bumps, so you can actually lock this and dial in. So for those of you that are a little bit more of an avid bike rider, maybe maybe this is a gift for somebody. They're gonna love that feature because they have adjustability to be able to dial that in. But once again, check out the shocks on the front. That suspension right there is absorbing all of those, you know, uneven pavers, uneven concrete, you know, little hills, little tree stumps that you may hit, roots, stuff like that as you're adventuring and going off-road. But remember, you've got those nice, knobby, 20-inch fat boy tires. So not only does it help with your ride in all terrains, but it helps with stability. You know, we had Suzanne who loves riding, and she was talking about how stable she felt because not only was the aluminum alloy lightweight but strong, but she loved that, you know, she could get on this and mount this and feel secure right out the gate. But she loved the fact that as soon as she kind of sat on it and started going, the wide Fat Boy tires allowed for a more stable ride. You know, growing up, we were so used to very thin tires. You know, and I love the fact that these are puncture-resistant tires. Which is super cool. We've never offered that before as well. So as you're adventuring, maybe you have to go through a construction zone, you can't really kind of avoid it. You don't have to worry about, you know, how we were in the 10 speeds growing up. We were replacing our tubes and our tires every hey, Mom, hey, Dad, can I have $20? I need to get my tire replaced.
Every little rock, every little thing. It's about confidence, right? I keep talking about going out on those adventures, but you can be confident on your Go Power because of all the features and because of the adjustability. Okay, in this orange that I have right here set up for Zach, I'm gonna set this up for me much shorter here. In the orange, 60. There is only 60 remaining in this orange right here. In the blue, only 140 remaining in the blue. I want you to think about how often you're gonna use this, right? When you're using your HSN card, and it's $55 a month, no added fee, no added interest, as long as you make that $55 minimum payment a month. There's your information on your screen right there. $55 for 18 months. And how often you're gonna use it, how much joy you are gonna get out of this for barely $2 a day. Hop on it to go to the coffee shop, hop on it to hang out with friends and family, hop on it to explore, for adventure, to commute. Now, barely over, not even $2 a day seems like nothing now for the amount of time you're gonna use it. And it really has all the features for those of you who are beginner bike riders. If you've never ridden an e-bike before, there's a lot of e-bikes out there that are very intimidating. They're really big. They're hard to get on. Maybe there's too much speed. Maybe there's too much this and that, and I don't know how to work it. This is made for those of you who have never ridden an e-bike before and you just want to go. It is easy to learn. It is comfortable. It is adjustable. It is balanced perfectly. Now, that's what Go Power brings you. Let me tell you for a second what HSN is bringing you. We took a bike that is over $1,600 with all the accessories that you're putting in. Over $1,600, and we're bringing it to you today on a Today Special price for under $1,000. We're offering 18-month VIP financing as well. You can pay this off over a year and a half. There it is. So there's the bike. It is foldable. It is adjustable. It has the lights on the front and back. It has dual disc brakes as well for $1,648.98. Today, less than $1,000. And here's the other thing. If you didn't hear us say it earlier, two words that I want you to hear, two words that are gonna ring true in your head over and over again, and it is fully assembled. Fully assembled. What does that mean for you? That means when we've presented other e-bikes or we've talked about other e-bikes, we say, okay, there's a 25-minute video and that just shows you the highlights of how to put things together. It's gonna take you a little bit of time to get it together and you gotta read the manual. This bike's gonna arrive to you fully assembled, the battery charged up. The morning you get it, you're gonna be riding the bike that morning as well. And I wanna remind you of this too. If you're in a position to do this, the only thing more fun than riding your e-bike is riding your e-bike with someone, going out and having a good time with your friend. If you use the flexible payments, maybe you can pick up two, his and hers, mom and dad, maybe brother and sister, going out and riding together for you and your best friend. I want you to think about that. That's one of the reasons why that 18-month VIP financing is so important. We only have about 7 minutes remaining here. The orange will be the next to sell out. We're getting limited in the 55 left in the orange. I think we knew that was gonna go.
Yeah, and you know, it's crazy too because my daughter was a freshman this year, and the running joke was counting how many e-bikes I saw in the like the bike rack section. You know, there was like 20, 25 on average.
Oh, that ride to school.
That ride to school because, you know, they're still too young, they can't drive.
Sure.
And a lot of kids don't want to drive right now. They don't want the car payment, they don't want the insurance, they don't want to have to pay for gas. They want to be able to save more money.
Yes.
So what a great, fun, effective way to still also be safe on the road because they can ride either on sidewalks, they have designated bike lanes now. You're seeing more and more bike lanes being you know, made in a lot of these cities. And what happens every time we travel, Ty? We always say this all the time. We always see a ton of bikes that you can rent and pay when you travel to that city that you have to pay money for. You put your card, you have the app, and then you're being charged like $40, $50 to just to ride like a handful of miles because you're sightseeing. But now you don't have to do that. You can have that fun accessibility with an e-bike to be able to go 45 miles with a top speed of 20 miles per hour. You can be able to have this and it pays for itself in such a short period of time. So those college kids that are, you know, getting ready to start back up here in a few months after summer, to be able to ride around the campus, maybe somebody just graduated college and they now have a job in the city. Well, now they can ride into the city and they don't have to worry about their car payment, the gas, paying for parking, finding parking. All of those things are eliminated because now you have a different mode of transportation with an e-bike that you can easily recharge and get 45 miles an hour and have fun while you're doing it. Have fun while you're commuting.
It is absolute fun. I want to show you too. Look, our outdoor studio here, it's really not that big. It's smaller than most of our studios, but look at the little turn radius here. You've been on some bikes before that you kind of take wide turns. This bike is designed so well. Look how tight this turn radius is and you feel completely balanced. Again, I said it earlier, if you've never ridden an e-bike before, this is the e-bike for you. GoPower makes it so easy just to get on and go. Look, and I'm not even pedaling. If I wanted to pedal, I can pedal, get a little assist, get some exercise. You know, Doug, maybe this is the way some people are starting to exercise, right?
Absolutely.
Like, I want to get back in it, but I don't want to commit to a bike. Well, I'm going to pedal for a few minutes, then I'm going to use pedal assist, then I'm going to pedal for a few minutes, and before long, maybe you're pedaling 3 or 4 miles before you even know it. But you've got that power to get you back home. And here at HSN, we give you the opportunity to get it home with your 18-month VIP financing on your HSN car. Look, I'll be honest with you. For this price, I wasn't expecting it to be that smooth and that good. It is good. It is so smooth. Yeah. It is so good. That's normally a $2,000 bike where it's like really smooth. This has all the features for $1,000.
You know, we had a TS with a previous model. The Go Plus is a brand new model with new benefits and design features. We aired this another model from GoPower about 6 months ago. We sold out. We sold out the TS. There's a reason why. You know, half of the trips that we take from our home are 3 miles or closer. So when we think about that, we're like, wait a minute. Well, that's the gas station, the grocery store, the coffee shop, meeting up with our friends, right? Maybe just running some just general errands, but now you can run errands and you can get things like, you know, these nice metal bike racks. So you can store, maybe you wanna go to the produce market. Maybe you wanna go, oh, you know what? I need milk, I need this, I need that. You know what? Maybe I wanna make a grilled chicken Caesar salad for dinner. Well, you know what? Let me just get some exercise, get some sun, go just ride down, put the groceries in my basket, and then just ride home because the grocery store is only 2 miles away.
Right, it's just down the street.
Right. So what more of a fun, better way? And I think
it's great.
That's another reason why we're seeing more of these. I have friends that have farms in like Oklahoma and Texas. They use these around the farms because it doesn't disturb the animals and they don't have to waste gas. Because there's no gas. Think about the rural areas. You have to drive miles just to go to a gas station to get to like what I call civilization. I'm a city boy. I can't do that, man. I'm spoiled rotten. So
no, I want to be right there.
I love my gas stations down the street, but I love the fact that I have been able to save money because when I have to go to a meeting, I want to meet some friends, I'm going to the gym, I just take my e-bike. And then I don't have to spend $100 because that's what it costs me to fill up my SUV.
This thing is so nice. Oh, I want to mention too, before they're gone, gone, before they're gone. You're getting a bonus buy today.
Yeah.
I highly recommend this. It's an extra battery. Now, I want to remind you, the battery, you remove it. So you don't have to take the whole bike inside to charge it. Maybe you're going to work. You don't have to take the whole bike inside to charge it at work. You take the battery out, you take it in, you charge it up, and then you head back. But if you want to get that extra battery, or if you think you ever want that extra battery, oh, there he is. How many do we have left of this, Andre? Only 70. It's barely noon right now, only 70. It's an extra battery. You're getting $50 off. Where is that encased on here?
This is the cool
Just
part.
right inside
yeah,
there?
so it's
Oh,
right in
cool.
here. This is exactly where it lives, okay? And the other cool part, too, that they thought of at GoPower is, you know what? We're gonna add some keys because we wanna make sure that you can actually lock this in there. So you notice at the top, there's a little keyhole. So nobody can steal your battery. Nobody can take your battery.
Right.
So if you park somewhere, you have your bike locked up,
yeah.
Nobody can open it and steal your battery because you actually have protection with the keys. Another reason why GoPower is such an amazing brand. And Ty, when it comes to customer service, GoPower, hands down, offers something that I've never seen any other e-bike manufacturer offer. Let's say for some reason, and I have 3 different models of GoPower bikes. Let's say for some reason, I don't know how to adjust the handlebars.
Okay.
I can't figure out how to adjust the seat.
Okay.
Maybe it's something that I just, you know what? You can actually call them. They will get on a video call with you and walk you through whatever issue you may be having or maybe you think you have if you can't figure out how to turn on the headlamp. If maybe you don't know how to adjust the shocks.
Not just an email where you got to decipher what they're trying to say to
Or
you.
maybe you try to get on the phone with somebody and you can't really understand what they're saying.
Wow.
Their customer service is located right here in good old America, and they will be happy to get on a video call with you and actually physically walk you through it. I think that value add right there really shows how they stand by their brand and their products.
And how it is really for those of you watching right now who've never had an e-bike before.
Sure.
And maybe you're a little nervous. You're like, am I going to be able to figure it out? Am I going to be able to ride? This is made for you, and the price today is made for you. Instead of going out and spending $2,500, it's less than $1,000. Look, we have less than a minute to go right here. The sand has sold out. The orange, about 50 remaining in the orange. 45 remaining in the orange.
That's gonna be the
about
next.
120 or so remaining in the blue. That's gonna go as well. It is a big day here. The weather is getting warmer outside. Let's go on some adventures. Get yourself your e-bike today with all of the features that you want. Everyone's gonna ride off, have a good time. That's what we're doing today. That's what we want you today. Doug, thank you so much, my friend.
Let's go for a ride.
Yeah, it's always fun having you here. Congratulations to all of you. We are gonna take a little bit of a break.